This is a short video about how digital transformation and change relates to the insurance industry. I'm going to talk through some of the examples that I've gained from my 20 years experience across Aviva and LV about how to successfully deliver transformation, innovation and change into an insurance organisation. I think the key challenges for the insurance sector at the moment are how we compete with companies who aren't in the sector. So we're under a lot of threat from companies who aren't traditional insurance providers coming in with a different customer proposition that we haven't traditionally built within insurance. So we are being challenged in a way of working that historically hasn't hit us. So how do we operate like a Facebook or an Amazon or an Uber? So trying to get an organisation that's very old in its thinking or traditional in its thinking to think totally differently to be a Gen Z relevant product is hugely hard for most insurance companies. The opportunities for insurance, I guess, play perfectly into what the challenges are. So we haven't really had to redesign the core insurance product, the way that we service our customers and the type of experience that we build around it. So our big opportunity is there's a huge greenfield in how we digitise our business, how we create new propositions and new experiences for our customers, which is with the new technology that's available, exploiting the cloud, quicker speed to market means that we can probably transform insurance more in the next 10 years than it probably has in the last 300. Innovation is very important to my role and to the organisation. Innovation has to come from the top. Innovation is a certainty, as is change into our industry. So if you're not the people who are driving change, change will be done to you. Therefore, I think it's an obligation on anyone in a senior role in an insurance company to be right at the forefront of driving change and innovation through their organisation. Company culture is really important for an organisation. It was once said that culture eats strategy for breakfast. And if your culture is right, then people will buy into what you're trying to achieve. Culture is right at the DNA of an organisation. If you have the right culture, you will always succeed. If the culture is conflicting with the way you want to do business, you will never get success. Transformation success is a really important thing, and a lot of transformations do fail, and they normally fail right at the very beginning. It's getting the buy-in from the exec, from the people in the business, that the transformation journey that we're going on is important for them, their customers, and the way that they kind of do work. If they buy into it, then they will support it. If they don't buy into it, they'll always be resistant. So the key thing in any transformation is finding a way to articulate it to all levels of the business, so it becomes the number one priority, it becomes the way we do business, and it becomes the thing that everybody wants to see successful. And at LV, how we've managed to achieve success is we've spent a lot of time both on our culture and our strategy buying transformation into the heart of that. So everybody in our organisation, from CSR, claims advisor, right up to the exec, understand the role of digital transformation and why it's important for us as an organisation. Top tips for getting the buy-in to make your transformation successful are pretty simple and straightforward. You have to spend the time with the decision makers and the key stakeholders to find a way to articulate what you're trying to do in a language that they understand, that relates to their business objectives, their business unit, how they perform, how they operate. If you can translate it in a way that a claims guy understands, the risk guy understands, the operations manager understands, then you have that instant kind of buy-in. So stakeholder engagement up front is hugely important. The biggest lesson I've found in transformation is transformation isn't one and done. It's a constant piece of work. So the stuff that I'm doing today will become obsolete at a period of time, and I will work on another piece of work to replace it. A lot of people go into the process of transformation that it is a fixed project, and that once it's done, they can all sit back and kind of relax. And that's where a lot of transformations fail, because they don't exploit and build on the foundations that they put in. Transformation is a constant. Once you have made that commitment to transformation, it's a commitment for life and for the life of your organisation. And it's really important that anyone who's embarking on it is prepared to make that level of commitment.